Hey, it's November 1st, and it's our Star Wars special. That's right, Revenge of the Sith comes out on DVD today. It's Rob Walters, and you're watching Rough Cut.
So these two Jedis walk into a bar. Hold on one second. Hey, today on Rough Cut LA, Star Wars, Dressing a Galaxy. It's an exhibit you don't want to miss. So he says, is that a lightsaber in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Coming up next, we're at Pandemic Studios for the release of Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Folks, settle in.
Quiet on set. Can you get closer and on that shot?
Can we get another take of that, please?
Mic check, mic check. Can we get a little light? That's a wrap.
Bring the show logo. Perfect.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. I'm Holly Hanula.
And I am Jedi Chris Figueroa. And this is Rough Cut LA's tribute to the DVD release Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
It's Tuesday, November 1st, and we're in a galaxy far, far away called the Ivar.
Since the release of the film Star Wars in 1977, there is no place where the impact of the franchise's success has been more strongly felt than Hollywood, California. When the first film was released, it caused such a huge national sensation that both Darth Vader and R2-D2 were immortalized with their impressions at Grauman's Chinese Theater.
And every day the Star Wars characters are still there entertaining tourists. Rob Walters is on the scene.
Hey, what's up? It's Rob Walters. We're out here talking to the #1 Wookiee in the house, Chewbacca. What's your name, man?
Chewbacca?
So, are you excited about the DVD release of Revenge of the Sith coming out?
Of course. Big Star Wars fan. That's why I'm out here.
Were you inspired by the actual movies, and then you decided, hey, you know what? I just need to walk out on the street dressed like a Wookiee and take pictures with people? How'd you do it?
Well, gotta make a living in LA, and I figure Chewbacca was a good character for the kids, and since I like kids, I figure I'd come out here and just show my thing for Star Wars. That's all.
So you get a lot of people taking pictures with you every day?
Oh, yeah. Every day, yeah.
You ever had a crazy request?
Yeah. Had to get on all fours and have somebody behind me.
Whoa, hey.
But it's all good.
Do your best Chewbacca for me.
Wait a minute, let me see what I got. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't do it right. I got a cold. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't do it right now, man. It comes and goes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
And I guess when people ask you to do it, that's when you try to do it and you can't.
Well, besides the DVD release today of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, it is also the release to the sequel of the best-selling Star Wars game ever, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is the game.
That's right, and I think every Star Wars geek in America is going to be going out and getting the game, including my co-host.
Yes, I got it first. You're all jealous.
It's so cool.
What's going on? Chris Figueroa here for Rough Cut LA, and we are here at Pandemic Studios, which is one of the most successful video game developing companies in the world. And today is especially exciting because it marks the release date of Star Wars Battlefront 2. I am here with Giz, the director of the video game, which is the sequel to the best-selling Star Wars game ever. Congratulations on that.
Thanks.
So tell me, what's the main difference between this year's version and last year's version?
Well, Battlefront 2 has a ton of new features. It's got space battles, which we didn't do in Battlefront 1 at all. We've got X-Wings and TIE Fighters from both the old classic trilogy as well as the new trilogy. So you've got the crazy battle from Episode 3 over Coruscant. It's got huge space battles, it's got huge ground battles, and it's got playable Jedi. Ooh. Now for the first time ever, you can play every great Star Wars hero that you've seen, from Han Solo to Boba Fett, Yoda, Darth Maul, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, all of them from every movie actually, all 6 of the films. You get to play as all those characters in addition to everything that you can do in Battlefront 1. When you see Darth Vader coming at you, you basically got to run.
Okay, yeah, run for your life.
Yeah.
So now with this game, is it also online as the last game was also? We can play online?
Absolutely, yeah. We've got online on the PS2. We've got online up to 24 players. On the Xbox, up to
24 players.
32 players on the Xbox, and 64 players on the PC. As well as on the PSP, you can play with up to 4 players online, or Wi-Fi with your buddies.
And PSP is the cool new little PlayStation handheld.
Yeah.
Which has got to be an intense game for that little. It seems like it's a lot to hold for such a little video game system.
The game looks really sweet on the PSP. It's really a lot of fun because you can take it everywhere you go. One of the new levels on Battlefront 2 is the Tantive 4, that first scene in Star Wars: A New Hope, where the stormtroopers come through the white halls and Darth Vader comes through the smoke. Exactly. So we watched that thing maybe 1,000 times, and we got every single panel and every single light fixture and every single corner. We tried to recreate that moment as well as we could from both sides. You can play as the rebel soldiers, or you can play as the stormtroopers. As a reward in that mission, you get to play as Darth Vader and actually run through and kill all the rebels.
It gets really fun.
Yeah. I mean, we've got that lava planet Mustafar, we've got Kashyyyk, the homelands of the Wookiees.
Yeah.
We've got Dagobah, we've got the Death Star interior. We really just had a blast, really kind of making this the ultimate Star Wars experience. So I'm really happy about that.
With the release of the DVD, Revenge of the Sith, you can play the sample of the game on there, is that correct?
Yeah, we have 2 demo levels on the actual DVD for the Xbox. We've got the Battle over Coruscant, which is a huge space battle, the opening of Episode 3, as well as the Battle of Utapau, where Obi-Wan fights General Grievous and has a crazy battle on that level. So we wanted to put you in the Star Wars universe, not just tell you another story of the films.
Giz, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you being here.
Thanks a lot.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 in stores today, November 1st. If you want to check out the demo, when you buy the DVD of Revenge of the Sith, you can play it on there.
Yep.
And
Xbox, PS2, PSP, and PC.
Go get it, play it, win it, Jedi or Dark Side, whatever you choose. It's up to you. All right, Giz, you're going down, my man.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you made the game. But I have the fastest thumbs in the world.
You've seen them on TV, now meet the folks who line up for weeks to be the first to see a new episode of Star Wars. Filmmaker Michaelrahman joins us to talk about his film, Star Wait.
Welcome back to Rough Cut LA. We got Michaelrahman here, producer and director of Star Wait.
Yes.
Okay, let's get down to business. Star Wait is the 6-week wait in line to see Star Wars Episode 2.
Yep, clone line.
Okay, now tell me, there's gotta be some weirdos out there, 6 weeks waiting in line to see a movie?
Yeah, it's what you expect. It's these obsessed Star Wars fans, and they're everything you think they're gonna be. They're nerdy, they like Star Wars, they got their little figures with them, but this Star Wait, what we try to do is kind of see the real them. I mean, you definitely had the nerdy moments where they kind of knew they were nerdy, where you had the guy who's one of the stars of the film, and you see it as Grimlock.
Hey, I'm still here. Yeah.
Grimlock is the kind of guy, big teddy bear guy, but the hot girls walking down the Hollywood Boulevard 2 in the morning, he'd scream out, "Give a nerd some lovin'."
You wanna be my lover? I can't be your friend. I won't be your friend.
I mean, how did they eat? How did they shower? Did they quit their jobs?
Yeah, some actually took vacations from their jobs. Some were students and they came in and out of line. Food, they had, we even have it in the film where they'd have barbecues sometimes. They go down to the pizza place, they do that. Bathroom was the fun part because 4 in the morning, they're doing a big long walk through Hollywood and Highland Complex to go use the bathroom and sneak around so security guards don't see them.
It's about 3:40 in the morning, and I guess you guys are going to see what we have to do to go to the bathroom this late at night.
Yes. Well,
Follow us.
So you gotta move fast.
We'll be right back. Much better.
How are the people on the street who are not waiting in line treating them? I mean, is it people driving by harassing them? I mean, there's gotta be a lot of conflict.
Continuously, people always driving by honking, "Nerd, Star Wars sucks!" Always, always. And one of the best conflicts was a punk rock band came along, these punker guys, and started giving the line.
All by yourself.
You would know if a punk band could kick you in the ass.
And you guys are nerds and all this, and confrontation ensued. And you'll see on the actually on Star Wait, there's a fight.
Really, lightsabers and everything, or just
No,
fisticuffs?
fist. One of the guys in the line, big guy. You don't want to mess with him. And the punk band, I don't think realized that as he came through all the nerdy guys.
Yeah.
kind of laid them out.
Oh wow! So Star Wars wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be embarrassing.
Right after I beat this guy's ass, somebody yelled out, "You're about to get your ass kicked by a Star Wars nerd."
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right, baby.
You started a fight and got beat up by a Star Wars guy.
Get back to Hot Topic, you.
I tracked those guys down, the punk band, and they're actually in the DVD commentary.
Oh, that's cool.
They never saw it. They never saw footage, and they didn't remember much of it
because they were wasted.
Yeah. They were Hollywood.
Well, now it's coming out, and you're gonna see it. So, is the DVD's out now?
Yeah. Well, DVD is out right now today, Tuesday. The first comes out. You can get it on starweight.com. www.starweight.com. Also, Target's carrying it exclusively in their stores.
And there's also, since Star Wars Episode 3 comes out today, also there's a 20-minute intro to that? Or
yeah, I call it Starweight Again. It's one of the DVD extras where I went back in the line during this last line and filmed them again.
Same characters?
Same characters, kind of a follow-up, see what they're doing. Some were waiting in line, some got married to each other.
Now, tell me, what other projects are you working on? I know that you do some TV projects also, correct?
Yeah, I produce a lot of TV. I've done a lot of shows. Sorry for Politically Incorrect with Bill Maher. I did Simple Life with Paris and Nicole. I did Nanny 911. I just did a pilot for MTV called Envy that I was producer on. And right now, just kind of creating some of my own shows, trying to get those around and obviously take the next step in my directing career. Got some projects
now tell me honestly, did you make the documentary Star Wait because you are a Star Wars fan and needed to be in line 6 weeks in advance?
No. The other producer, Adam Skank, and editor, big Star Wars fan, loved the idea.
So he was like,
let's do it with me. Yeah, he was like, I had the camera, I was a cameraman. I'm more of a writer, I'm an observer. Yeah. And everybody I knew was always like, why are these people waiting in line? What's going on? Everybody's making fun of it. I'm like, you know what, let's go film this and not make so much fun of them, as answer some of these questions like you just had.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. We appreciate it. Definitely check it out. Star Wait on DVD. Get it at Target and
Starweight.com, the best way to get it.
It's that simple. Well, thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you having
me. You're not going to see me in line, but I'm definitely going to watch other people in line. Star Wait, check it out.
We're not the only ones to go star crazy. The Fashion Institute of Design celebrates the costumes for Star Wars, and we've got a behind-the-scenes look when we return.
Hi, this is Ray Park, Darth Maul from Phantom Menace of the Star Wars, and you're watching Rough Cut LA.
Oh, hey, Steve C. here at the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising for their coolest exhibit, Star Wars, Dressing a Galaxy. That's right, if you are a Star Wars fan, this is the place to be. We're going behind the scenes to take a look at all the props, all the costumes. Come on. So we're here with the museum director, Rob Nelson. So tell us about Star Wars Dressing of a Galaxy.
We are absolutely thrilled that we have the costumes from all 6 of the Star Wars films. This is the first time in the entire world that this collection has been brought together.
We're here in the Hall of Jedis, and well, I've got a bathrobe and a $12 cloak, so it's the best I could do. But I mean, there are some fans who really, they take the costume making to a whole other level. Do you see some of those fans show up to the exhibit here to come see this? Do they come dressed up as Jedis or Sith Lords?
Absolutely. It's amazing. Like when we open the gallery at 10 in the morning, you can see people online waiting to get in and dressed as Jedi, dressed as a Queen Amidala, all in costume, and they take this very, very seriously. And like you with your bathrobe, they try and come as close as possible to the actual garment that's on display.
Exhibit looks great, really nice. I was got to see some of the original costumes and some of the older helmets. Like they got an actual scout helmet that was used in the original movie, and a little bit different than what I wear, but it's nice to look at.
The costumes, it's amazing. Just to look at it, you would never think, oh, it's made out of that, or oh, I didn't know that was soft. Because you get to touch some of the fabrics, and it's just amazing.
When you look at all of these costumes, it's amazing Natalie Portman had to fit into all of these.
Absolutely, and that's the wonder of this gallery, is that the mannequins actually to get the costumes to fit was unbelievable. We have a wonderful collection of mannequins of our own, but then George Lucas sent down the mannequins that he owned, and then also we had some that were handcrafted, especially for the exhibition.
It's just such an incredible opportunity for all of us who have been costuming for so long And looking at all these pictures and all these details and to see it in real life is like nothing we could have even hoped for.
So you were walking through this exhibit.
Yep.
What do you think?
It's bringing back a lot of memories for myself. You know, I love the smell of the costume. I love that smell of being in here.
Is it like a new car smell? What is it?
It just brings back a lot of nostalgia for me.
Nice.
So it's really good. It's awesome. It's an awesome exhibition.
So now, in addition to all the amazing costumes, I see like here we're in the Wookiee section. These are actual props from the movie.
Absolutely. What we tried to do, and like for our students and for the visitors to the gallery, is show not only costumes but props and fabrics from the actual film. There's Chewbacca. The original costume was made out of yak hair, and it's just an incredible costume that we were real fortunate enough actually to have two.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to be able to see something that you've been watching on TV for all the times. I was really amazed on how much work went into it, and I can appreciate it more knowing how much work I put into mine.
I'm with Daniel Logan, who plays the young Boba Fett in Episode 2. How are you?
I'm doing very good. How you doing?
Great. Now, so have you seen this exhibit? What do you think about it?
I like the scenery. I like it how you got the layout, how you feel like you're going into another movie every time you walk through another like little bit into another room, you know? But I think all the costumes are amazing, and being back here standing next to a Django costume, you know, it kind of makes it feel weird. You know, it makes me feel like I'm back on the set again.
Now, the other thing that you guys are allowing are people to actually take pictures of the exhibits, right?
That's an exciting part, is that the visitor can bring a camera, but they can take home a memory. They can take home, you know, themselves and the costumes in the background.
My wife and I have spent hours in the evenings and just staring at pictures, like what color is this fabric, you know, and then here we are, we're standing in front of them. It's mind-blowing to see them all so close, something that we've been, you know, staring at and examining through pictures and badly lit photos for a long time.
The exhibit here is unbelievable. Even for non-Star Wars fans, this place is fantastic.
So Rob, thank you so much for our amazing tour here of Star Wars, Dressing of a Galaxy. And people can come see this, how long is this running?
It's going to be running through December 10th. We're open from 10 in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. We're also open on Sundays from 11 to 5.
And there's a website too, right?
We have a website, the FIDM.com or www.starwars.com.
Great, okay, well, we'll check it out. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are a Star Wars fan, this is the ultimate exhibit. You've got to come check it out. The Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. I'm Steve C. for Rough Cut LA. See ya. May the Force be with you.
Darth Vader's stormtroopers aren't all bad. We meet some who are taking their passion and turning it into helping others.
This is where the fun begins.
Welcome back to our Star Wars special here on Rough Cut LA.
Yes, and we are going to check in with Shawn Crosby, who takes his Star Wars obsession very seriously.
My name's Shawn Crosby, and I'm sort of an event organizer. I'm one of the guys who organizes charity events and some of the events like the Fashion Institute thing here. But there are a lot of us, and there are a ton of us that do a heck of a lot of work, and I'm just, you know, tip of the iceberg.
We all make our own costumes. You can see by my fellow Imperial forces here. This is all fan-made stuff, nothing pre-made or bought. But you know, our main focus is to do, you know, charity events for all good, you know, causes and occasions.
It's very hot, and you get the sweat dripping down the chest and the back and the legs, and it's very warm, but it's very much well worth it. The chicks dig the armor.
It's always a pleasure to meet a Jedi.
The 501st and the Rebel Legion and any number of groups like that are essentially fan-based Star Wars costuming organizations. And it kind of started out as a way for people to get together with a similar interest and do costume recreations and go do events, go to science fiction conventions, things like that. And as time has gone on, it's sprouted into sort of a charitable organization where we go to hospital wards, we go to cancer survivor picnics, we do all of these amazing things in the interest of raising charity money and sort of doing philanthropic work. A lot of us don't have a ton of money. Our time is easier spent than cash, so we'll go out and we'll donate our time to go to different places and, you know, sort of, you know, cheer kids up, do things like that. And by the same token, we get to wear all these amazing costumes. We get to goof off and be Star Wars geeks. And you know, it's that's sort of our excuse. That's our background story, and we're kind of sticking to it. So.
Hi, this is Deanie from Anaheim, and I'm a female clone trooper.
Go for help.
It's a pain in the ass to wear, but being able to just do events, especially charity events, with little kids, and we did one for Red Cross last night, and it's such a great feeling to have a little kid come up and hug you just because you're wearing armor. So of course you can't see them because you have no visibility, but it's fun.
Primarily, contact comes either directly with a member at a convention, where if you go to, say, San Diego Comic-Con, or you go to Dragon Con in Georgia, or any of the number of conventions, if you see someone in Stormtrooper armor, go up and ask them, because they're your best primary contact, especially because if you see them there, they're probably local to you, and they can point you to the appropriate local group for wherever you happen to be. Otherwise, you can find a lot of information on the internet. Like, for example, we're in Southern California, so you can go to scgarrison.net and find out about the 501st. And I believe that the primary national website is 501st.com.
It's a wonderful feeling when you get little kids coming up to you and just hugging your leg, and it's like the love in their eyes. It's just wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling, even for the dark side.
Join us or die.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at Rough Cut LA.
That's right, tune in tomorrow night. And I'm going to take the shot glass because it's not right to operate machinery. He doesn't like this.
That's going to do it for us. We're out of here. May the Force be with you. Peace.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the show.
Oh!
Ow!